Good morning. All right, so we're all the way almost done with this week. It's day 6, and again, we're going to glorify God through the movements that He gave us, and we're going to train those movements, and the way we're going to train it is progressively. So less is more right now. As you start to compile more of these 10-minute segments, or even if maybe you can only do it for 5 minutes because you're going 30 on, 30 off, or 15 seconds on and 45 off, that's fine. As you compile more of these, you'll start to be able to not only move faster, move deeper into the ranges, move more distance, right? Move better, but you'll be able to do more volume, meaning more exercises. So maybe you'll even go into beyond 10 minutes. And for those of you that are already beyond 10 minutes, maybe you're doing 20, maybe you're doing 30, right? That's awesome. So our goal is to, by day 50, have a minimum of 30 minutes each day. If we're watching that video, we know that 30 minutes is great, even if it's a compilation of 30 minutes. So a walk here, some movement training there, right, and whatnot. But all to the glory of God, right? We want His will on earth as it is in heaven. And our bodies are part of that earth, right? Our bodies are the imago Dei, the image of God. And so we will start with push, right? Push, pull, squat, hinge, lunge, twist, or rotate. So push-ups. Yeah, feeling good. All right, and shake it out, and you can rest as long as you want. If you can't do the full push-up, right, just less range. If you need to go slower, you can go slower. If you need to just isolate and engage and hold good form and train that really good form, that works as well. All right, and then pull. So if you're looking at me right here, I'm keeping that elbow in tight, and that's actually helping me engage my lat and my scapular muscles. Right? So that's pull. And again, it's about 15 seconds on each side, or 15 reps on each side, or 10 reps on each side, right? However, whatever you can do. And just remember your reps if you're doing reps. Remember your times if you're doing times, because slowly over the course of the next 100 days, we'll start to add more of those reps or more of that time, right? And then we have squat. Again, if you can't, you could just small little squats. All that weight's in the heel, right? Driving through the heel, trying to keep the hips back. Spine is tall, abs engaged, shoulders down and back. For those squats, good, nice, and shake it out. And then we have hinge. So again, I'm just driving my hips back, keeping my abs engaged, proud chest. And then for me, I'm gonna slowly go a little bit deeper, keeping good form still. So still tall spine, proud chest, shoulders down and back. Feel that in the hamstrings, a little bit in the glute. And notice when I'm coming up, I'm not driving forward, right? That's gonna put a lot of load in my lower back. I'm just standing up nice and tall, right? So push, pull, squat, hinge, lunge. So I'm just stepping forward and then stepping back. But as I'm stepping back, notice, stepping forward, weights through my heel, proud chest, dropping down, driving through my heel, coming back. So notice my toe is actually leading, coming up and then back. And then what that's gonna do, you're gonna feel that in the glute far more than in the knee, right? So, and I'm trying to not drop this back knee into the ground. I'm trying to drive through that front heel, lower my hips down, kiss that knee maybe, if you can get that low, and then back up, right? So push, pull, squat, hinge, lunge, and last but not least, twist. And so I'm gonna add shoulder twisting into this whole function, hip twisting and torso twisting. So now look, I'm rotating my shoulder, internally rotating it, trying to put that palm to the sky. So this is how we punch. So I'm adding in all of my body's rotational capacities, hip, rotating in the hip, rotating in the torso, rotating in the shoulder. Good, and shake it out. So if you followed along, it's about halfway, right? This 5-minute workout, and then we're just gonna pick it up from the very beginning again, right? So you're shaking, resting, and I'm obviously doing this one a little bit more by feel, but I'm trying to push myself to where I've got 30% left in the tank, right? 50% left in the tank. Like I feel a little bit of that lactic acid buildup. I feel a little bit of that good burning, not bad burning, right? So, and that's just muscles filling with blood, capillaries dilating, right? Or opening up, increasing blood flow, increasing breath rate, increasing heart rate, right? And feeling a little bit of that fatigue set into the muscles. And then as it sets in, I do a couple more reps and then rest and shake it out, right? We could do our exercise by feel if we know what we're feeling for, right? And so then we can now do this next set. And so I'm gonna do less rest on this next set. And so if you wanna stay with me, you can. If you wanna slow it down, you absolutely can. Shake it out, and straight into the pull. And pull. Nice. Shake it out and straight into the squats. Nice. And shake it out. And then hinge. Nice, and rotate. Also the glory of God. So again, if you needed to slow down, that's absolutely fine. If you were able to keep up, man, that's awesome. I'm actually feeling that a little bit. And so just by adding speed, right, we increase the amount of force output we create. So by slowing it down, we decrease the amount of force output. So less stress, less pressure on the joints and the muscles. But as you slow down, you're also in those positions for longer, so there is still going to be muscle fatigue but muscle fatigue doesn't necessarily mean force output or strength or power output. So as we play with those variables, right, we can start to train all of our tissues. So the soft tissues, so ligaments, tendons, cartilage, right? We're actually bringing in blood to help heal them. We're actually moving those soft tissues to direct them and let them know, hey, look, you're alive, you can work, you need to work. We get synovial fluid pumped in there, right? Which is sort of the body's lubricant, if you will. It'd be like oiling a joint. And then as well, we're also engaging the musculature and the bone. So you're increasing your bone density and increasing your muscle strength and muscle density. And none of these exercises are gonna make you huge, steroided out bodybuilder look, right? These are all gonna be slim and lean and strong and able to do work and able to do movement and able to go out and enjoy because we are able through the Lord. So with that, I love you and I am praying for you.